Well, where we last left off here, we decided we wanted to do the air temple without Tulin, without the little bird to accompany us and be our companion as we explore the wind temple. I've been calling it the air temple this whole time because I didn't know what it was actually called, but the wind temple, yeah, the wind temple. We land on the very top of the ship, which is very cool. It's all very nice. It gives me a very divine beast vibes, but that's cool because the divine beast. Everyone was very upset with the divine beast, but you gotta understand, Breath of the Wild, it was like a new Zelda formula, and I think it worked really well. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. This is like probably one of the greatest Zeldas ever made, and yeah, that's right. I'm saying it. I've just had so much fun playing this game. It's so innovative. Innovative. It doesn't even begin to describe this thing. There's so many materials, so many things, so many everything. Regardless, I want to talk to you about something more important. Why did Nintendo let me get to this point without Tulin? Why? I don't know. I don't know whether I like that or not. Whether it's cool. It rewards like, hey, you can see this area before you're supposed to, because you can definitely do that. But then again, I can't even do anything once I'm here. I get here and then what? I do nothing. Check me out in this part. There's this giant wind thing, and I know this is meant for something. So my first instinct was feathered edge. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy I have a feathered edge, and I had to blow wind in there or something. And then I start to experiment a little bit, trying to heat it up. Maybe it turns the fans or whatever. I don't know. But no, that does not work, Link. I'm sorry, but you do not have the required mechanic to progress further. Yeah, that's the weird part, because why am I not able to progress any further? Why was I stopped? Well, because I didn't bring with me the thing I needed to bring with me, and I'm not sure whether I like that very much or not. I mean, I'm in between. I like that I'm able to reach here. I like that I'm able to get here, but once you get here, you're not really able to do much. But this episode is not going to be about me telling you whether or not I like it or not. It's going to be about me exploring the air temple for the first time and just seeing what this place is all about. And if you know anything about me, I've been playing Zelda my entire life, So when I reach a point in a Zelda game, usually, when you get to a point, you're not really able to get there unless you're allowed to get there. And sometimes and you might be like, yeah, right, you're definitely able to reach areas where you're not supposed to. And yes, but I don't think Nintendo ever intended it to be that way. That's my defense to saying that. Well, we're here, and I really try to discover this temple. I really try to figure out how we're gonna be doing this, how we're gonna be doing these puzzles. But I realize by the end of it, or halfway through this, that there's just no way. There's just no way we can do this, because those giant fans, they need something, and I figured, we probably don't have that something. And the entire time, we had a quest that was like, oh, go talk to Tulin. Oh, Tulin's over here. Oh, Tulin ran away from the village. Oh, Tulin decided to go sit on top of a mountain. And well, that's what we do. We go and we get Tulin. I would cut here, and go where we grab Tulin, and then we actually do the temple, but that would waste all this precious footage, and we can't afford to do that in this economy. What are you thinking? We're gonna just afford to do all these crazy things in this economy where we're just not allowed to use the footage we have? We're to cut it all out? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to definitely have to use all this footage. All this footage is very precious, and we can't just waste it. Wasting footage out here like wasting water in the desert. This is a desert climate. I know it looks all icy and snowy, and there's definitely a lot of water there, but trust me when I say there's no water there. It is all very ice and snow in a desert. I mean, deserts actually do get cold, right? Because at the daytime they're really hot, and at the nighttime they're very cold. This part here with the lasers, I was like, yo, this is the trailer. This is the trailer area. And then I find this other fan. At this point, I'm like, oh, well, I definitely need something I don't have. When I went down here, and I was like, oh, dude, this is definitely something I don't have. I actually remember thinking in this moment, if I fall down there, if I fall out of the cloud, do I just keep falling, or do I just get hit by the cloud over and over until I perish? Anyways, there was no way for us to do the air temple, so we decided to go back and find Tulin. And we spent a little bit of time just running in circles because we had no idea where he was. Oh no, that was a lie. Because I remember doing that, but I think I cut that part. So when I'm talking about no cutting, I mean, yes, I am guilty. But we discovered Tulin on the top of this mountain, luckily. I mean, he was right there this whole time. Why didn't he just fly up there and see us? Well, he did not have his bow. And we're like, yo, Tulin, what's up? He goes, well, that Arrow-Kuda stole my bow, and I need it back. And Link's like, oh, I got you, cuz. Let me help you out. So then we see Tulin. He gives us a little gust of wind. He can blow us across the air, and then we can take out the Arrow-Kuda in one shot, might I add. Yes, that was first try. Definitely first try. We did not try that more than once. You didn't see any cuts in here. Yeah, that was genuine first try. And then we have to defend Tulin. Well, we don't have to defend Tulin. He can defend himself. He has that bow, and he can fly. He can just fly away from these bokoblins. But you already know if you're away from bokoblin, they're gonna just throw some rocks at you. And that reminds me of a time where I climbed a tree and this kid threw a rock at me, hit me right in the side of the head. And hit me right in the side of the head where I heard like this really high-pitched ring. Right when I was out, this kid was like, anyways, but less on me, more on this Tulin story. Hearth, the guy who knew where Zelda was, yeah, that's right, we on to you, Hearth. How do you know where Zelda was? Well, Tulin actually saw Zelda fly into the sky here, and Zelda's been a little suspicious this entire time. We're not quite sure what she's up to, but she flew into the sky, and Tulin said so, and so we're just gonna believe this kid. You're like, yeah, well, let's go, Tulin, let's go discover this. So, unfortunately, like, this part made me a little sad. Like, why wasn't I able to teleport back to the shrine and bring Tulin with me? You know, this is where we're supposed to be. This worked the second time I did it. Why didn't it work the first time? He said, oh, that's the wrong way. I'm like, how is this the wrong way? We're literally right in front of the temple. You have to make me climb this thing again? Why are you making me climb this thing again? So, we spent a little time looking for Tulin because, well, he's just not anywhere to be found, anywhere to be seen. So we go straight to where he would be. And I thought he would be, oh, this is the part I said I would cut out. No. So we actually, we're gonna go fly straight to where Tulin should be, which was at the top of this mountain. But he was actually, poor me in the past. If only I had gone to that shrine. Yes, that's where Tulin was. He was literally right there. Right past that shrine was where Tulin was. But we just spent all this time running around on the ground looking for somebody with wings that can fly in the air. Why do we look on the ground when somebody should be in the air if I just read the quest log? Link, go read the quest log. Yeah, there you go, read it. He's Sky Islands. It's highlighted for you. Why are you running around on the ground? You're not supposed to be running around on the ground. You're supposed to be looking for Tulin. And how are you shield surfing so efficiently on a flat ground? That's what I never understood. Sometimes the shield surfing is like horrible, and sometimes the shield surfing is like you're playing as Sonic the Hedgehog in this thing. It's crazy. So eventually we decide, you know what? Maybe we should go to a sky island in the air where someone who has wings and can definitely fly in the air. And we go there, and we look around, and then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, we spot Tulin because he's white over there, and he doesn't match the snow whatsoever, and he was super easy to spot. That was a lie. He was not easy to spot because he is white and the snow is white, and he matches the snow. So we find Tulin, and he says, oh, I just heard somebody say, come to me. Yeah, I'm in this giant boat in this storm. Don't worry about this storm. It won't hurt you at all, Tulin. Just get over here. We need you. We need you, you 10-year-old bird kid. You know, because we don't want to recruit the adults for any reason. So, we go and, oh no, it's because Tulin actually has the super wind. That's why, because only apparently he can create, like, gusts of wind, magic wind. And, the second time, we, see, it wasn't my fault. If it was my fault, it would be the first try. We do first try things on this channel. We don't mess around with try number 2. We only do first try things here. And, so we get Tulin, right? And we go to this boat, right? And then and he follows us. Come on, Tulin. Come with us. Yes, there you go. And he follows us all the way up, and we have to do this boat thing again. But this time is different. We have Tulin on our side, yes! And we are much stronger now. We can fly straight through the air. We don't even need any help from just the paraglider, yeah. Before, it was really hard to get up here. I mean, I struggled a lot, you know. There was some editing and there was some mishaps, but this time when I had Tulin, just gusting through the air and fighting the current, it was really helpful. So, without really much trouble at all, we make it back to the top of this thing, and this is exactly where we were the last episode at the very end. And here we are, ironically, at the very end again, but this time is different. This time we have friends. We have Tulin.
Thank you for watching my video. If you liked what you saw, like the video, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and comment your favorite part down below. Peace off!
Hearth, we meet again. Dude, is that a Rarito helmet? Oh, yes it is. Thank you for noticing. Bro, take that off. We already have stuff in the village that looks much better than that. And spend my hard-earned rupees when I already have something that works? No, I think not.
I think it looks pretty good.
Nobody cares what you think.